And even if we get his answering machine, I'll let you say hi.
Hi, Donald Grayston. Please leave me a message.
After leaving a message, you can hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Dawn. This is Christine and
Fallon.
Fallon is how much pregnant?
33 weeks.
Pregnant. So we have the most captivating pregnancy, constipation, relieving abdominal massage that we just filmed with Pete. Say hi, Pete.
Hello.
That's Peter, our camera guy. So he's going to put it together and we can post it for all your friends to rub you the right way. Love you. Bye. Great. That'll be nice for him to hear your voices. Thanks, Pete. Hi, everybody. Today, Fallon, my pregnant patient, has kindly assisted me in being able to show you how to do a massage for Don Grayston's tummy. Don is in Vancouver. He has a wonderful team of volunteers and we need to get hands-on. In Don's last days, we want him to be as comfortable as possible. Could be days, could be weeks, could be months. And constipation is really what people feel like they're dying from. The pain meds tend to have a way of slowing everything down. So this overhanded palmar kneading, everybody, is one hand is going round and round. And it's perfect for pregnant people too, right? Mm-hmm. It's the technique that we do every week with Fallon as this baby grows and is delivering October 25th. Thank you. So here we go. It's an overhanded palmar kneading, a really good start. And with Dawn, you can also do an effleurage that goes up like this. You go light over the baby around. And this pull up this way from the back to the front, everyone, feels so relieving. It's one of Dawn's favorites. So you go around to the back, go way around so your fingers meet, and then lift. Take your time lifting out of there in the lumbar area. And then I go back to overhanded palmar kneading. Okay, for those of you that need the anatomy lesson for the colon, small intestine is here, hooks up to the large here, and then heads upward, hits a corner, perfect place to slow down, turns at that flexure, heads across, guess what that's called? Transverse colon. And as an ambulance person, you probably all know this, but it'll be a review. Coming down the side that is trouble, if you see this, Pete, we're coming down the descending colon. This is where you can spend lots of time, folks. And with Dawn, it's not going to feel like, you know, it's a row of sausages there. It's hard sometimes to tell from his tummy that he is having trouble having a peristaltic action as in a bowel movement. But this is the favorite side to just keep going up and down on. So this is, what side, Fallon? Your left side. So left hand, left side, descending colon. But guess what? If you do it backwards, it's still going to help. Any massage to his tummy is going to help. So here are the strokes. Reinforced fingertip kneading. Glide across the bladder to the starting point. You can stay there, Pete, for this shot because I'm just going to show come up again, turn the corner, cross the transverse. But now linger in the corners, everyone. These flexures, you can really linger here and then down. And because Dawn is in a respiratory challenge, I'm just going to go back and smooth out those strokes so you don't feel so pokey. And then I'm going for drama. Okay, so we're going to smooth out a little bit and then watch what we're going to do. We're going to do a running vibration. It's kind of like a shaking stroke, but especially this side, we run it up and down, up and down. Now, if you're a little shy about skin-on-skin contact, like that's just nothing you've ever done before and nothing that you've ever had done to you, just cover up. You can just put a cover coming right up. You know, even a towel will do. And you can do the same kind of thing. You can work away. So even if Dawn's out in public, you could, that favorite park across the street, you could work right through his shirt and it would still have a good effect. Okay, here is what to do when things might get uncomfortable. It's called light reflex stroking. So it's just kind of like a light butterfly stroke, right? It's very good for anesthetizing an area. Kind of confuses the nervous system, that the nervous system can't go down there and start tightening away, because it's like, holy smoke, something's happening up there. We've got to get up and find out what's going on. So you do very light touch. That's why a very light caress commands such a huge amount of the body's attention. So same idea, light, 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 light. And it's different than being ticklish, because you do it so long, you actually anesthetize the area. So it's not a matter of just doing it for 30 seconds. You want to keep this up for 5 minutes, and then the person can hardly feel their tummy, let alone the discomfort. Let me show you some of the things that are Dawn's favorite. You take your thumbs. Is it okay if we do a bit of work on to breathe better? It's very similar, palliative and pregnancy, because this baby is getting bigger and bigger, and it's harder and harder for Fallon to take a good deep breath. So we're same as Dawn. So we're going down here, down the costal angle, like that. And we do it again. And we started this little twitchy thing here called the xiphoid process. And we're going down, and we tuck up and under. So not like that, but right under that costal angle, the angle of the ribs. Then we actually bounce, same stroke, reinforced fingertip kneading, or you could do single-handed fingertip kneading, but we're going on and off that costal angle. Can you see that, Pete? We're going on and off, like that. And by the way, this is how I first met Peter, my cameraman. How many years ago? 10 or more?
15.
He wanted to learn how to massage his elderly aunt.
Grandmother.
Geez, grandmother. I think I'm a little nervous on camera. Of course it says grandmother. Okay, here we go. And we're going to go down the other side. And you just want to do this as the baby gets bigger and bigger. And you want to do this with Dawn. I'm going on to intercostal rib breaking. And this is one of the really important strokes with Dawn, everybody. Grip like this, like a claw-like grip, and then pull. And the further around you get, and the more you pull towards yourself, the easier it will be for him to breathe. And that's what we want. We want as much good quality of breathing as possible. Even with his oxygen tubes, this is really important. And since Fallon's here for a full body massage, we're moving up in the world, and I'm going to show you. We're cheating on constipation. I'm going to show you here. Pete, if you watch here, if you massage right up, right below the clavicle, and just below the collarbone, work with your fingertips. So, is that too rough? And you just work all along there, and that really helps open up the breathing, everybody. That kind of thing. And then I'm going to show you, it's okay with Fallon, some upper respiratory. Okay, so with Dawn I do this kind of thing. So say you can't get behind the hospital bed. If he's in the hospital, you can just come right up the nose, out like this, and you can take your fingertips and come right around the eyebrow itself. Hope I don't mess up your lovely makeup job. Fallon's on her way to going for dinner, so it might get a little creative in the makeup department. So you go these kind of contours. So say you can't get behind the hospital bed, then you can just do face to face. So that, and Dawn's used to this because I've done this for him in his bed, or I've gotten in behind him when he's been in his chair. And here's one of the ones that's tricky, but you rock from side to side with this kind of motion here, and then you do a nasal shaking. And this nasal root shaking helps open up the breathing, especially right there. That's where people tend to pinch like that. Now this is my left hand, which you think after all these years is going to work as well as my right, but But you come down to here, and then you can shake away. How's that, Fallon? Yeah, right. But it really helps open up the breathing. And because Dawn has those tubes in, he gets this kind of obstructive discharge in the upper nasal areas. So this upper respiratory, massaging is really important, everybody. So trace the eyebrows themselves with your fingertips or your thumbs. Work the forehead, and especially around the ears, because that's where those sinuses drain down the eustachian tubes, and they'll run down into his throat, and that'll be really relieving. Well, good work. So we got constipation and respiratory. But I just want to encourage all of you, even if you're doing the tummy rub for 5 minutes, that's really going to make a difference. And then, especially if there's 2 of you visiting, this is what you do. You take Dawn for a walk, and you can go like this with the foot, and what we're going to do is just press the knee to the tummy and back. And if there's just one of you, like I am today, this is what we can do. Press forward and back. And because Fallon's pregnant, we've got all these pillows here, so her lower back is supported. And with Dawn, we just had his legs straight, but you get the idea. So if there's 2 of you, you alternate. As I'm coming down, somebody would be going up. Let me show you also kind of a more elaborate. So I'm on my own. I get the knees up like this, keep them together, and then I rock around. And I reverse. So you get 3 times in one direction, 3 times in the other direction. And again, Dawn can never get too much of the leg pumping. So remember, everybody, there's 3 kinds. There's the alternate, and then you could do simultaneous. So you're getting it up. And whatever you do, don't help me. I'm big and strong. I just look little. There we go. All the way up. And stretch it out. And then you can also alternate. Somebody else would have that leg. I'd have this leg. And you just can pump and take him for a walk around the block, right in his bed. He is the best conversationalist and loves to hear interesting conversations. So even if he was going for a snooze and there were 2 people working together, like all those interesting visitors I've met over the last month, you can just talk to each other. Singing, I really recommend singing while you're leg pumping. But just taking him for a walk around the block is great. Then it elicits a peristaltic action in the tummy. And you can go back again. If there's 2 of you, here's the dance. I would do this, then the other person would hop on and do it. Then I'd get in again for a couple of strokes, then they get on. Then I'd start this one over here, and as I'm coming around here, they could start and chase me around the corner. So you can have fun with it. When somebody isn't pregnant, you can do a scooping that's really aggressive. I'm just doing a very superficial demonstration here so you could see that stroke would be dip-de-doo like this. The ringing is just such a great finale. When someone's pregnant, like you lighten up on the baby, of course, but you come pulling up the sides, lighten up, and then pulling up the sides, lighten up. But with Dawn, you can squeeze all the way across, which I'll do up here at Fallon's diaphragm. So see this? We're squeeze, 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 ring, 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 and then the same. So with Dawn, like with Fallon, I'll get them to move their elbows so I can get right down there, or I'll get this hand around out of there so I can get way down. And then watch my posture. See, I do this kind of thing. So you can actually get Dawn's bed jacked up when it's the hospital bed, and then you really like push up and push and pull. And you don't have to have a lot of muscle to do this. Just the right posture will be good. So remember, if he's in the hospital, that bed will go to whatever heights you folks need. But the most important thing is you can get his feet back, like I was checking in with Fallon. He's used to having his tummy rub and his legs pumped. And for those of you that aren't used to doing any of that in your visiting, just pretend it's those lovely soups and meals that you've always been bringing him. And you can dish out another nurturing appetite he will have for being rubbed the right way. So thank you for helping me with my wonderful friend. And this is the mini massage treatment for Dawn Kristen. Thanks, Fallon. Thank you in there. That's his first shoot. Helpful right from the beginning.
Definitely.
Yay, he or she, we don't know. But we can know. You helped with Dawn's constipation.
Rolling.
So if you have one of these little devices that you see on the screen right now, an iPhone or any kind of camera that can access the internet, we are posting Dawn's tummy rub live for you to massage along with. So it means just like you can see that this phone is perched on the windowsill of the clinic, realizing that usually there's curtains on that window, then anybody can watch what we're doing and literally massage along with it. So you could put that phone like right beside Fallon's shoulder, on the pillow right beside Dawn. You could have it so that you'd stop it, rewind it, and then try it again. So Pete, if you have a camera for Dawn, like a little iPhone, they could also take pictures. So please take some shots of what you're doing and send them to me. I would love to see your hands on Dawn. And you could also put the phone right there and you could watch. You could put the phone on his chest and watch. You could have it over on his shoulder and watch. You don't have to have it as far away as we're using for that second camera. But remember, I can be right with you while you're massaging along. You don't have to memorize it. Thank you. Fallon, when I do the abdomen, which is your favorite stroke?
I like that one.
Okay. Forgot one. Can I give you? Oh, you're taking it. And it's recording sound?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let me give you one to add into that sequence, everybody. Besides the reinforced fingertip kneading, try the alternate thumb kneading specifically to the descending colon. Just is really, really relieving. Coming around the corner. Great. Okay. Now, are you comfortable like this? Because I'll do your arms and legs and then we'll turn over. That's great. And do you need a cover yet?
Nope, I'm alright.
Okay. Hi, Dawn.
Hello, Christine.
Hello.
How are you doing?
And this is Fallon.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Did you get our message?
No.
Oh, well, we were leaving you a message telling you that we had just filmed your tummy rub with Fallon, who is 32 weeks pregnant. So we did the pregnancy constipation treatment for the palliative special for Dawn Grayston. So we did, how much was it, Pete? My cameraman is still here. Was it 14 minutes?
15 minutes about,
We did 15 minutes, and I showed everybody how to do all the strokes for your tummy. And then I also showed them, oh, that's Crystal. Hang on, don't go away. Hi, honey.
Hi.
I'm actually talking to Dawn Grayston. I'm going to see if I can merge the calls. Okay, Dawn, Crystal's on the phone. Crystal, you can say hi to Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Crystal.
Oh,
Hi,
did
baby.
Oh,
Paige,
you just with me too.
Paige said hi, Dawn. And we just watched while Fallon was on the table, Crystal, we were doing a massage video so everybody can... Hi, Dawn.
Hi, sweetie.
So all of Dawn's friends and volunteers can learn how to massage his tummy. And then we just kept going.
Nice. Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, after that, we just kept going because for Fallon to get all that stuff that's... So we did all the rib raking and all of that just to get the intercostal rib raking so that we've got some breathing. And Dawn, we also put in the upper respiratory.
Okay, we're going to let you go. But we're calling to say hi.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye. Bye. We had the whole family, Dawn. Anyway, we added in respiratory, and then we added in upper respiratory and told people like not to be intimidated by your oxygen tubes and stuff. You know, that they could do all that nasal root shaking and ways to open up your breathing, you know, in your face.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and Peter, my camera guy, say hi, Pete.
Well, hi, Dawn.
And Peter's gonna post it. He'll edit it tonight, and then he'll tell me what the link is, and I'll give him your email, and he can email you the link too.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And are you in the hospital still?
Yes, I am. Yes. I just had a CAT scan today.
What did they
So
say?
I'm waiting for the results.
Oh, great. Well, I'm just going to catch a bus in an hour to teach back east. So I'll call you en route and find out what you know.
Okay, will do. That sounds good.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well,
Have a wonderful trip.
thank you. And we had a wonderful film time, all talking about your tummy. We did leg pumping and everything. You'll love it.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm very fond of my tummy.
Well, I hope the whole world's going to be fond of your tummy by the time we finish.
That's right.
So your tummy massage for Dawn Grayston will be posted live sometime this evening.
Uh-huh.
Nothing like being famous for anti-constipation treatment.
Yeah. Well, I've had some small movements, so it isn't totally stuck up.
And were we able to get any professional hands-on? Was she able to come around?
Oh, Gabriella?
Yeah.
No, she almost made it today, and then there was kind of a mix-up about time.
Okay.
So she's coming small.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we hope you like your film.
I'm sure I will.
Okay, love you.
Love you, darling.
Bye.
Bye.
Neat, eh? You got to hear them. Thank you so much.
You're
Ron.
welcome.
And thank you down there. Ah, great, Pete. Just makes a great story. So leave you to rest for at least 2 seconds while I get organized here.